The future of industry speaks in those areas of interest for you, so we can set that up. I'm going to go ahead and introduce you. Get this party started. So the title of this session is High Pressure Processing Global Trends and Advances. HPP adoption is continuing its global expansion. It's already well established in Europe, South and Central America, Australia, and Asia Pacific is being driven by a wide range of companies. So during this session, you're going to hear insights on both the market segments and the country adoption for this successful technology. Our speaker for this session is Dr. Carol Tonello, VP of Business Development at Hiperbaric. Dr. Tonello has more than 30 years experience in industrial research related to high pressure processing, including research and development. Could you please help me welcome Dr. Carol Tonello?
Thank you very much. Thank you very much for the nice introduction, Lori. So first, I would like to introduce briefly my company. Hiperbaric is a Spanish company. We are the HPP world leader in concerning machinery and high pressure processing equipment. We have an experience, the company has an experience of over 20 years in the field, and we are based in Spain. This is where our machines are built. We have over than 100 machines in the United States and 350 machines all over the world. This is the location where we are, so Spain, but all over the world, because this is really a global technology for premium products. How does work HPP? Well, it's quite simple. It's like if you would place the products 60 kilometers below the water. So the pressure is 6,000 bar or 87,000 psi. This is what we can reach in the vessel, in the chamber, the processing chamber of the machine. What is the interest? Well, we kill microorganisms. So we don't use heat, we use pressure. The heat increase is very low because the water and the food is not very compressible. The compressibility of water is 15% at 87,000 psi. So it's not so much. We keep always under pressure. We keep always the products below room temperature. What are the advantages? We avoid heat treatments. We kill microorganisms, so we can reach between 3 to 5, 6 months inactivation of pathogen. We multiply the shelf life from 2 for ready-to-eat meals, for example, up to 30 times for juices. We can develop this technology clean label product because we do not use heat and you can remove chemical preservative. You can reduce the salt and you can have a cleaner formulations. This gives opportunity for enlarging the range where you can sell your products, you can export, and also you can ensure that the product is really safe for a long time. We know that there is more than 2,000 millions of kilos, so it's roughly 4,000 million pounds processed under pressure each year. This is the number of HPP units installed. So as far as we know, there are more than 600 HPP units installed all over the world, and more than 100 are in the United States. This is a global technology. In North America, so United States, Canada, and Mexico, has a bit less than half of the machines installed all over the world. Because it's for food safety, and for Mexico, one of the main products processed under pressure is guacamole, avocado products. 24% of the machines are installed in Europe, and then there are some machines all over the world, as it is a growing market. Global trends? Well, This is the total number of machine per applications. So as you can see, 30% of the machine, I need to, no, 24, sorry, I don't see very well. It's 24%, one third of the machine are used in the world for juices, for producing juices and beverages. And then the next most important application is meat products, mainly to inactivate listeria and packaging. Guacamole, this is 18%, and what we call toll processing, this is the machine that are purchased by manufacturers that sell the service. So they sell the service of HPP. You come with your products, pre-packed, and they process for you, and you pay per kilo or you pay per unit. Um, then there are some smaller application, baby food, salsa, dips, ready-to-eat meals, and the other, I would say, not large, but interesting application is seafood. Going in juices and beverages, as you can see, these are real products processed under pressure in different countries. So we go from juices, smoothies, plant-based milk, cold brew teas, cold brew coffees, fruit flavored water, vegetable soups like gazpacho, functional shot, energy drink, and probiotic drinks. Um, for consuming juices, we keep the fresh flavor because there is no heat treatment, so that the flavor of the juice is exactly like if it was not processed. So this is a freshness that the heat pasteurization cannot give. And for the other juices, for the other beverages like teas and coffee, the technology allows to increase the commercial shelf life of several weeks. And for energy drinks, for example, or for health beverages, we can keep the active nutrients that could be destroyed by heat process. I would like to show a video so you can see an application we have in a company in Portugal.
How come you're not the HPP? A family, an 80-year-old family company. We are always driven by innovative, convenient, and natural products. So we wanted to have a long shelf life juice, but with the same flavor, with the same, with the pricing. We were looking for technology, and we found this fantastic technology, which is HPP, high pressure process, that plays. And what we do is we fill up the bottles with the juice. We close the bottles, we put them in some baskets, it goes into the machine, we increase the pressure, and this inactivates the pathogens inside. So it allows us to have a completely fresh product with the pathogens inactivated and shot. Okay, that's it. So with high pressure in cold water, we get top quality products, clean label. So in simple words, we got fresher under pressure.
There is another big categories. It's avocado products or guacamole. So you can see we have avocado puree, guacamole, avocado dressing, half of avocados, avocado salsa, and also avocado beverage. I have another video because I think that the video are more interesting than what I can tell you. So this is a customer called Freshcourt with the Blanca Fruco in Mexico, which is the main producer. Mexico is the country, the main producer of guacamole.
Specialized in frozen avocado products. Designed generally and complimentary line of healthy, fresh food products. Freshcourt, always concerned with your customer needs, presents a new line of special avocado cuts and processed foods just as if they were fresh. We can eliminate waste, time, and the rapid process for food preparation. We have now made it possible to have fresh avocado and fruit in storage at all time, thanks to high pressure processing. HPP, This process allows us to deliver our products with the best flavor, texture, color, and ingredients.
In the case of guacamole or avocado pasta, we go from, I would say, 2 days of shelf life and possibly a risk of contamination because there is a manual handling when you remove the meat from the fruit to up to 3 months shelf life. And also we have another beneficial, we have another advantage, it's that we inactivate partly the polyphenol oxidase, which is the enzyme that causes the browning of the fruit. So when it's processed under pressure, you can let the avocado tap or the avocado product, the HPP one, open several hours. It doesn't turn brown. If you do it fresh at home, it burns very quickly and it's not so nice. So this is really one of the main application, successful application in HPP. Concerning meat products, we have a lot of application in dry cured products like Serrano, Parma ham. This is typically the product you cannot process thermically because when you cook it, it changes completely. HPP allows to inactivate Listeria, especially Listeria salmonella. We have some application in raw marinated meats, but when the proteins go, we have a change of color and we can have a change also of texture. So this is why this is more minced meat and marinated meats. We have a lot of dyes, poultry products like the poultry products you can place on the top of the Caesar salad. Deli meats, because when you slice the meats, you can contaminate with the knife each slice of meat. If you, with HPP, you pack and then you process in the final packaging. So if there is any contamination with Listeria or any other microorganisms, it's killed by the technology. And we have also a lot of ready-made meats. And there is a quite new application which is pet food, because in this case, the change of color for the animals is not very important. What they really like is the raw meat or raw meat mixture because it smells the meat, so it's important for the dog and the cat, and it's much healthier for them. Because if you realize if you have a pet, they are normally all their life they eat sterilized cans, so it's over processed product or dry product, which has a nutrient content quite reduced. So there is a solution. You can do the raw product at home, so you buy the meat, you prepare, but you don't have always the time. So HPP is a solution if you want to save time, but you want to give a better nutritional, a better food with a higher nutritional value. And we have in the US a customer that will show you the interest of the technology
Because it is certain from what I do natural things. If you were a pan of steak or a bowl of cereal, you would probably want to see this. Because not only do I have to jump up and down with my freezer, but I'm able to see the vitality that comes from Samsung uses HPP because we want to achieve a 5-bar reduction. It is the only method that allows us to do so without compromising taste and nutritional value. HPP is a craft more than a science. You have to get it right. If you do it right, you can achieve a 5-bar reduction without compromising nutrition.
Another category we have is the seafood. So we're gonna have the packed products, packed seafood processed up to 87,000 psi or 75,000 psi to increase the shelf life and inactivate the microorganisms. So there is another application which is the shocking or the separation of the meat from the shell. And this is and the technology is also able to open the shell of the liver like the muscle you can see. Another wheel.
Science name is the only thing that lobster. The largest lobster board in Maine, and a family-owned business since 1997 that focuses on one product, wild caught fresh lobster. Lobster is so important to his way of life. Our lobsters are harvested by a dedicated fleet of lobster men and women. Many of them have been delivering their daily catch of lobsters from the waters of the Hudson Bay to read and lobster doctor generations. Lobster is different stories. We are lucky to live where we live and have the clean water, dramatic tides, and ideal temperatures for great tasting lobster. It's our mission to offer the highest quality lobster.
Lobster technology has changed dramatically in the past 10 years. We've been at the forefront of innovation by implementing high pressure processing technology, the same technology that is granted processing. Using our state-of-the-art HPP facility, we can retain the same sweet flavor, texture, and taste of the lobster from the day it was harvested. HPP also allows us to separate 100% of the meat from the shell, increase the total meat of lobster by up to 80%, and ensure food safety by eliminating foodborne pathogens. The cold pressure technology also increases productivity and maximizes labor usage while offering tastier, premium quality with an extended shelf life.
So how does HPP work? HPP is an unfrozen technology that uses cold water and extreme high pressure. About 5 times more pressure fed than body ocean. Why fresh lobster are placed in containers, which are pushed into HPP unit are two ways. The high water pressure breaks the connective tissue that bonds the meat with the shell and allows for the meat to easily recover. Since no heat is involved, the unique flavor, texture, and nutritional properties of lobster's products. This allows for a fresh, out-of-the-ocean, all-natural tasting experience.
After the initial HPP, the lobster is divided in parts, often in tail patterns with or without a shell. Then the clogged upper meat is firm at HPP at 87,000 psi, and that extends our shelf life from 10 to 18 days.
Without the use of heat, HPP ensures our customers are providing them the highest quality product without increasing their doorstep.
The partnership with Hiperbaric is an essential relationship in our business. We're unique that our process line starts with Hiperbaric that really identifies the products of pre-cut lobster or raw, frozen, and cooked lobster products. So Hiperbaric is an essential part of
So this customer in Maine, they have the two applications. They have at roughly 35,000 psi. They can separate the meat from the shell, and then as you can see, they break the shell, they remove the meat, and the meat doesn't change the color because it's when we reach pressure over 50,000 psi, that's the raw meat start to have to change the color. And then we have the other application, they cook the meat and they send the cooked meat in the pouches. So they do both applications with the same machine. Ready-to-eat meals. This is an application not really a lot in the US, but quite a lot in Europe because the retailers sell the sealed ready-to-eat meals and not frozen in Europe. And we have a growth of new customers in India because they have the dark kitchen and they can increase the shelf life and they can deliver the ready-to-eat meals on a longer distance. There is another category also, which is the baby food, so it's mainly vegetable and fruit puree. And here the interest is that this is the raw puree, the flavor is like the raw fruit, and it's higher in nutrient for babies. Plant-based and salsa-based products. You can see that we go from hummus, we have dips, salad dressing, salsas, ready-to-eat beverages, ready-to-eat oatmeals. Here you can have the brown mush. If you go perhaps in the morning, you buy mush. These products are processed under pressure. This is a product you can find everywhere in the US, and plant-based milk. And there, some products, plant-based meat analogs are currently developed. This one win an award in France last week. This is very recent. And we have another customer that developed a range of hummus, but it's not on chickpea. This is hummus on what the one of the one here. I'm not sure if you can see, but in the bottom they are based on chickpeas, but the other it's on beans and lentils. The products are very nice, so they are organic products, no chemical preservative, and they have substitute to tarama salata, which is a Greek product. I don't know if you know that, if you are here. So the regular product is a dip made with fish oil, and they have developed the same thing with beans and algae. And I've tried it last week because it's a very new product that has also received an award, and it's really amazing. It's really like the real protein product. There is another trend which is sustainability, circular economy, and Deligo's, our customer in UK, they have their first goal is to reduce food waste. They want to work with local grower, and they use the pulp. They use the pulp for the juice. They use it for biofuel. So they try to be circular. Concerning sustainability, I mean, I have no time to enter in details, but some life cycle assessment has been done for the orange juice. As you can see, HPP have a lower environmental impact. It generates only high impact in ionizing radiation, and this is due to the energy consumption. But it has a lower impact than the thermal process, especially the retort. This is some other studies that has been done on HPP Guacamole. So there is even if in the hand, this is we do not replace the classical process of cooking. What we do is we add another process. But globally, the results is equal concerning the life cycle analysis because the shelf life is longer, so you have less waste. And it compensates what the energy or you can even have to use for the HPP. So this technology has a methodological efficiency. It has been recognized in Europe. For example, in France, they give a grant if you purchase an HPP machine because they know that you will reduce your energy consumption globally. If we compare with the modified moisture packaging, HPP is also reducing largely the impact if you compare with the same product with MVP. And also it can be sustainable because it reduces the water uses and effluents. We recycle the water we use, and we generate less effluents than the thermal process. Concerning packaging, All the packaging you've seen with the example I show are, I would say, classical packaging. So for bottles, we can process bottle, pouches, tubes, tray, and vacuum pack. Uh, Not all the package works, but we can easily find the packaging suppliers, some packaging that will work. We can have a problem with the patient's a few cases because we can have a delamination, but it's very easy to find a solution, a regular solution for packaging, PET, EVOH, that you can find easily in the market. We have worked with Taylor for the development of a cake, plastic cake that allows to process beverage, and this is also a sustainable option because then you can have a limited possibility for the craft beverage sectors. This can go to the bars, for example. It's highly efficient because we fill the vessel of the chamber highly, and you have all the benefits of the HPP. There is much less plastic when you have bigger containers, like the case. In this case, 66% less. So this would work for the retail, for the juice bar, and for the cafe. Nourish Juice in the US was the first commercial application. Concerning the HPP unit, we have a large range of units. The five you can see here, going from 500 pounds per hour to 8 pounds per hour, that would be 6,000 pounds per hour. And this is the impact video. Explain. So we have another technology to process in bulk the liquids. This was in bulk. What we do is that we fill a big bag inside the vessel, and the liquid goes through the plug. This is a patented plug that we can clean each time the juice goes in and the juice goes out. What are the advantages? We can use different type of packaging, carton, glass, whatever. It's fully automatic. It can be erected to the line, and it generates a cost reduction. It increases productivity. So this is the first juices that we're processing in France with this technology in carton, because carton, if you want to place directly the carton in the impact vessel, in the impact machine chamber, the carton will be damaged by the high pressure. In this case, we process in bulk the juice, and then we send to the aseptic or extended shelf life line. In few seconds, I want to talk about the future. This is not sure I have time. Yeah. Okay, so this is combining high pressure and high temperature to have shelf-stable products. I have no time to go on, and I would like to show you that you've seen people loading and unloading the chamber manually, but we have a lot of automation solution to handle the canister, the carrier, And that's going to be my last video. This is a machine that can process roughly 5,000 pounds per hour, just with 1.5 operation. One on the machine and the other one approaching the products and removing the products. This is really exciting automation. Nowadays, it's very difficult to find people to work in the food industry, and everybody wants to have automatized lines. This was my last slide. Thank you very much for your attention.
Thank you, Dr. Tonello. If you have any questions, if you'd like to talk to Dr. Tonello, I'm sure she'll stick around and you have a little one-on-one time with her, get some more information. You can get some information. I would take a screenshot of this. Are they able to get some of the information from your slides by contacting me via your okay? Great.
And you
Okay. They do have a booth, and it's on the lakeside, upper level. Do you happen to know the booth number? 7341. Okay, great. You can get some information there as well. But if you're low on time, do that. And if you wouldn't mind